Hello everyone, this is Matt with MH Motors, Must Have Motors, and welcome back to the channel. Here we have another unboxing, and this one I am especially excited about. This is probably the most valuable car in my collection of diecast cars. This is a very rare model to come across these days in 2020. The Hot Wheels Elite version of this Ferrari 599XX EVO is so rare that this was, at the time that I purchased it, and yes, I purchased it used, but it was the only one online for sale at that time in the world. I did purchase it through eBay, so I was able to do through the searching. This was the only one at the time of purchase. So these are very rare. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Hot Wheels Elite, this is one of 5,000, but again, these are no longer being made, so nobody is selling them. They're all holding on to them. So I'm very grateful and lucky that I was able to find this model and get one for myself. All right, so let's get into it. Let's get this unboxed. And first we will take a look at, though, of course, the outer. Has the Hot Wheels Elite branding in the upper left with the 1/18 scale size in the bottom left. The Ferrari 599XX EVO labeling with the picture of the appropriate color and with the Ferrari emblem in the upper right. The ends of the boxes are the same as any other Elite, Hot Wheels Elite, with some branding for the adult collector in multiple languages. The other side is just about the same. It does have some extra warnings, such as this product contains a magnet, etc. Do not use around magnetic fields, or it could be affected by magnetic fields, etc. And again in a bunch of other languages. The top of the box is pretty straightforward, nice little carbon fiber picturing with the Hot Wheels Elite. And then on the back of the box has some more detailed photographs of what to expect on this model. Again, I'm super excited to have all of this detail, the engine bay, the interior, even the trunk, etc. all around. So again, Hot Wheels Elite model and Ferrari emblem in the upper right. The bottom of the box, pretty straightforward. This is, I believe, a 2013 from what it is saying, model with the official licensed product for Ferrari on the bottom. So, all right, let's get this unboxed. So here we have a nice styrofoam enclosure. It does have still taped. One thing that when I was getting this, it is, yes, a used one, but one thing to note is they did not unwrap the hood and the trunk pieces that are underneath this cover right here. So we'll get to that in a minute. But other than that, everything else is pretty intact. Pretty impressed for being how old this is and being how rare. So again, underneath, we'll get those unscrewed here in a second. All right, here we have it. What an amazing looking car. 599XX EVO edition. One thing I liked about these Elites is they come with these sleeves or these door protectors so the paint doesn't chip during shipping or etc. So that is a nice touch there. As you can see, it did ship with the hood and the trunk pieces are not on the car, and again, those are included, and we'll get those unwrapped here behind this piece in the lid. So let's proceed with getting these extra protectors off. I will be primarily touching it with my glove hand. This hand I would rather not get fingerprints on it, so doors open real smooth. All right, I want to do a quick overview of this before I do unwrap the hood and the trunk pieces, and then we will go ahead and get those looked at here right after. So the engine bay and the front, I don't know if you can tell the amount of carbon fiber that was on these front splitters with the tow hook and the photo etched grille. This is a see-through grille, unlike some other base versions or base models that they have of these die-cast cars. It is not a see-through, it's just a piece that's more like a 3D piece, but this is a fully photo etched see-through grille piece, which is amazing on these Ferrari Elite, the Hot Wheels Elites, excuse me, versions. So the engine bay is, the amount of detail is amazing. It's got carbon fiber on the engine cover, or the intake cover, it looks like, with the red Ferrari engine underneath. But then all these extra little detail pieces where it's got the different fluid intakes and all the hoses is just amazing. The headlights are a carbon fiber open housing. It doesn't have a clear lens on it like the street versions do. So that is one unique piece, but that is also very, very cool. So going around to the side profile, the exhaust comes out the front, and that is because this again is a race car version, a track only spec of this 599. So the shorter the exhaust, you know, the more performance it can have, etc. What they do with that research. So that is just amazing. One thing to know, the brake discs also do spin through the caliper, which is awesome. What's to be expected for this level of a model. The rear, just the same. And I love the lettering that they have on these wheels with the Pirelli P0 tires. It's just amazing. So I don't know if you can tell too, the mirrors are carbon fiber. That is amazing. And then with the Elite versions, they have the full window with the racing slot as well. So we'll spin it around. Really, really cool. It's nice to see some of the carbon fiber inserts that they have over there as far as the side intakes. Right, so let's get a look at the back. Nice. In the trunk, you're able to have the open piping. If I'm seeing it correctly, that those pipes are in a carbon fiber look as well, which is just amazing. The diffuser is huge. That is one massive diffuser. Does got carbon fiber on the sides, and then with the tow hook, really, really sweet. And then this wing, if you can see it, is a carbon fiber look as well. One thing to note, the seat belts too are a fabric instead of just a plastic. There's a whole lot going on in that interior. They got a fabric looking seats with that fire extinguisher on the floor. They got a bunch of details going on with the center console and the dash as well. And then that is a full cage that they have on the inside of that. Here's a little image of what I was referring to for those seat belts. They are a mesh, so that is a great look to them as well. So again, really sweet. So let's get these final two pieces opened up. Wow, that is a solid piece, and I don't know if you can hear it. That is actual metal. So the quality that went into these Hot Wheels Elites back in the day is beyond amazing in terms of the quality and the make of them. It is actual metal. So it's great, and it attaches via these magnets, so I'll show you that here in 1 second. Let's get the trunk. And the trunk piece. So again, this is just the same metal material, and the thing I like about this Hot Wheels Elites that they have going on for the 599 is this emblem right here, the Ferrari prancing horse emblem, is a raised metal piece. So it's not paint, it's not a sticker, it's actually a raised metal piece, which is amazing to see as far as the quality and the detail they put into this. So let's get these put on. Looks like you put in the front pieces, and then the magnets in the back will snap into place. So and you just drop it in. With the trunk piece, one thing I've noticed is you slide it in from underneath the spoiler. So again, underneath you put the back of it in first, as well as the magnets then will snap in last. Like so. So I'm going to try not to touch a paint without my gloves on, but yeah, this piece is amazing. This model is probably even more detailed or on a comparable level to the Koenigsegg that I got, the 1-to-1, and that review is upcoming. So this is such a valuable piece to any diecast collection. I'm excited to add it in and increase the amazing collection that I am putting together. So I hope you enjoyed this boxing as much as I have. If you are new to this channel, again, don't forget to smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and click on that bell notification to get a link and a notification to each new video that I do post. It'll pop up on your list as new content to check out. So that will keep you up to date on what is upcoming for me. I'm excited to keep on unwrapping all the diecast cars to add to my collection. So thanks again for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.